Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gents. Today's video, I'm going to just sit down and discuss to you guys about the pro services of lawn care for those of you who are just starting off and want some tips. Now, it is officially 2 years into this, and there are quite an amount of few things that I have learned along the way. The journey that I have taken, it's brought me to different routes and different clients and different yards. And today I want to share those ideas and lessons that I have learned with you guys. So I have compiled a large list of ideas that I put together into 3 main factors that go hand in hand with everybody's lawn care. All right, so the first tip I could give you is you cannot charge the same amount for all the yards. I've learned that the hard way, and I am here to tell you that a $40 yard is not a $40 yard in somebody else's lawn. So I'm going to give you an example. One client of mine has a 6,000 square foot yard, straightforward mowing, simple edging, leaf blowing, and I'm done. Usually get that done in about 30 to 45 minutes. Another client of mine has the same 6,000 square feet yard, but requires extra detail to their edge work. For example, they have a flower garden in the front that's a 10 by 6 that I need to go around and edge nicely. They have stone pavers in the back where they used to step so that they don't step on the lawn. That requires edge work and detail work that the other client doesn't have. So I charge differently that other client compared to a $40 lawn client just for that extra detailed work. Make sure you are charging for your work. Your time is valuable. The details, the time, the effort, the gas, all of that, compile it and make sure that you are charging what needs to be charged. If the client doesn't like it, let them go. Let them find somebody else who will do a worse job for a cheaper price, and you get what you paid for. The second piece of advice that I could give you is make sure you handle jobs that it's appropriate for you as a solo operator or for 2 people. Example, if you had a tag team person with you working in your business, in your lawn, make sure it's a 2-person team job. If it seems that only 1 person could handle it, maybe you have a client down the road that this other person could go ahead and start while you do another yard. So you have 1 person working on 1 yard, the other person working on another yard. Now, if it's a 2-person job, a yard to handle, both of you are taking care of different activities. One is edging, the other is mowing, one is blowing, the other one is picking up leaves, stuff like that. In my example, I am a solo operator. Unfortunately, in the beginning, I used to say yes to every single lawn I would get. It did not matter if it was a 2-person lawn, a 3-person lawn, a 4-person lawn. I wanted the client and I wanted it to get the money for myself. That is a big mistake. Think about your time. Tip number 1, remember your time is valuable. If I am stuck in a yard for $60 for 3 hours, what's stopping me from doing 2 yards in those same 3 hours for $45 each yard? $90 in those same 3 hours that I'm doing a $60 lawn. It just made no sense to me. And slowly but surely, of course, I've let those clients go or I've referred them to somebody else. But I've learned the hard way, handle jobs that are appropriate for your team or for you as a solo operator. Guys, the last tip. Tip number 3. The most essential tip of all, especially if you're starting off. Advertisement. Advertise yourself. In the beginning, you have no referrals. You have no clientele. You need to build that relationship. You need to build that trust. Don't go off and join the modern era, because I'll give you an analysis right now during this video. It may seem like a great idea to do a Google business, right? And I did that and it brought me 3 or 4 clients, but that is it. Don't think that online marketing right away is your advantage. Yes, the world has gone modern and everybody goes online to search for things. But think of this, I'm starting a business and this other person that's competing against me has their business online. They have 140 reviews at 4.5 stars Google. I have 0. I'm just starting off. Me as the consumer, as the client, who do you think they're going to choose? Somebody who's starting off who has no reviews whatsoever, or somebody who has 140 views and has 4.5 stars Google rating? So Google is not your answer right away. The old school method still works. Now, I will admit, flyers are a no-go, and I'm telling you that right now. Do not waste your time on flyers. Flyers are a thing of the past. People will grab a paper flyer, crumble it up, toss it away, throw it in the trash. Their kids will get it, they'll write on it. There goes your advertisement. Paper flyers are not the way to go. Business cards, yes, they still are. Make sure you get yourself a good 1,000 business cards. Go door to door, knock. If people say no, give them your business card anyways. You never know when their current lawn service provider is going to leave the market, go somewhere else. God forbid something happens, they need to find a new one. Business cards are still a thing around here. So business cards are actually a way better idea than paper flyers. If you want to hand out something, hand out a business card. Do not hand out paper flyers. Those get tossed away. Those don't work. I started that in the very beginning, and I only got out of 500 flyers that I have handed out, one person called me. Okay? All right, so before we get to the last part of the perfect advertising that works, let me give you some statistics. 5% of my business has come from Google searches. 5. That's it. About 35% of my business has come from referrals, client referrals. This client loves my work, somebody has asked, they referred me, boom, new client. So right there I got 40% of my business. The other 60% has come from my own personal campaigning, business cards, and yard signs. But Dan, why yard signs? Picture this. I personally don't know every single neighbor of mine in my block, across the street, and in my same street. I don't know them. I know the ones next door, the ones in front, and maybe 2 houses down, but that's it. The same goes for everybody else who lives in a different block. They may know 1 or 2 people, but they won't know every single person in that block. That's where your business cards and your yard signs come into play. Imagine you do a client's yard, and then somebody from down the street who doesn't know this neighbor, or somebody from another 2, 4, 6 blocks down comes to visit this other neighbor and sees this beautiful lawn with a yard sign with your business name and your phone number. They see the attention to detail that you have done. They see the great mowing job that you have done. They see a steady professional lawn service that comes out and mows every week or 2 their lawn. They're gonna stop and say, I like this guy, my guy sucks. Let me take a picture and give this guy a call. Here's a quick tip for you guys so that you could put these yard signs not only in your house, but in your client's lawn, especially those beautiful lawns that some clients have. Easily just tell them, hey, can I put this yard sign in your house for 1 week and I will knock off $5 off your next service. Believe me, 99% of the time, they're going to say yes. Guys, again, 60% of my clients have come from campaigning. The other 40% have come from referrals and Google. And Google only played a 5% in my clientele. Alright guys, with that being said, I hope this video was informative. I hope that you guys are out there hustling, grinding, doing what you got to do. If you guys are interested in business cards or yard signs, I'll leave a link down below in my description. Yes, it is an affiliated link. I do gain a small commission fee from any sale from that advertisement link, but that helps keep this channel moving along, making videos like this for you guys, and I will appreciate it if you go down, visit that link. They do yard signs, they do business cards, they do all sorts and all different quantities. Make sure you say Dan the Lawman sent you and give them a shout out for me. UZ Marketing's Instagram down below. Make sure you let them know Dan the Lawman sent you, and good luck to you guys out there in your professional careers. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video.